Hey y'all, Spoken Grams here, and this is actually a Grams. So as promised, today is the anniversary of my first Spoken Jam. So what I wanted to do was tell you guys a story about how my rap video came about. It was kind of unplanned, so let me take you on the journey. All right, so I had made the decision that I wanted to do Spoken Jams live. I was like, this has been so helpful to me. Like, I'm like, I got to do this like live and in person so people can like see and enjoy and whatever. So I plan to do it on my birthday, all that good stuff. So what I wanted to do was an advertisement, but like a dope advertisement, something to really pop. So people would be like, oh, what's that? And they would tune into the live stream on YouTube for the Spoken Jams live event. So I reached out to Ace and to World Be Free, both professional rappers, and they agreed to help me out. What I did was I set up a space in my basement. Excuse me. I set up a space in my basement, and I was like, I wanted to kind of be like that in the basement booth gutter kind of feel. So, I had my whole setup. I had good lighting. I had my music set up. Like, I was ready, okay? So, when I originally told Free, I was like, yo, this is what I need to do, da, 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 da. So he was like, well, how you gonna record a video and you ain't record the song? Like, and I'm like, oh, no, it'll be fine. I got this, because I was doing the best that I could with the knowledge that I had. So I'm just like, I got this. Like, if I do this right, the way that I got it played out in my brain, we should be good. He's like, all right. So Ace came through first, and we were spitting some bars, whatever, doing whatever, and doing some takes. We got some bloopers, whatever. So we did that as we were waiting for Free to come. So then Free came, and he's like, okay, like they're both like, I'll do whatever you need me to do. So then Free was like, he heard my verse. And he was like, now mind you, these are professional rappers. I'm not a professional rapper, but I know that if I sit down and like put my mind to it, I can come up with some dope lyrics. So if you can tell me what movie that's from, I will give you $1. I'm the one with the dope lyrics. Anyway, no, I really will. I'll give you a wristband if you can tell me what movie that was from. So, Free's like, he heard my verse, and then he was like, okay, basically like, this is not gonna work. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, first of all, like, your setup, like, he was like, listen, what you have to understand is that Ace and I are basically like professional rappers, and we can't do anything below the caliber of what we have already done before. Because again, they do this, like, they record actual music videos, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are good at what they do. They're talented young men, and they're expanding. Like, they out here. Me, I'm just, I'm me. So he was kind of like, first of all, don't belittle anything that you're doing. Because I kind of used the phrase, like, oh, it's just a little rinky-dink thing we can put together. And he was like, don't belittle that. Because if you call it something small, it's going to be something small. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, basically, you're going to have to step your game up to our level. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, in addition, like, you're going to have to record this song. And I'm like, okay. Like, all of these things that I guess I didn't completely consider. And he's like, at the end of the day, what you're doing is very important. Like, what you're doing is exemplifying Christ. So, like, you're going to have to step it up. So I'm like, okay. And then I started to think, like, as he's saying all these things, I'm like, okay, is this what the Lord really wanted for me? Because I know the Lord knew what I was trying to do. And I did the best that I could with what I had. But at the same time, I feel like he was like, I got something better for you. And I was just like, okay. I didn't know what to expect. And again, this is something that I'm not familiar with, or something that I wasn't ready to experience. Well, not even that I wasn't ready to experience, something that I had never experienced. And I'm just like, okay, like, so I had to let go of the fear and just kind of allow it to happen, because in the mix, I'm realizing that this is what God really wants to happen. And it's funny because I had my God's Plan hoodie on, and Free was kind of like, this is all part of God's plan. You got the hoodie on, this is all part of God's plan. And I mean, he said it kind of jokingly, but realistically, I was like, no, I do feel like this is a part of God's plan. And the Lord at that time was working with me about like slowing down, like, Nara, you need to slow down, like everything's okay, And the last video that I did before this occurred, because this happened almost a year ago, no, a little less, but whatever, this happened last year. He was talking to me about slowing down, and one of the videos that I recorded, I believe he told me that I needed to re-record it, and I didn't. And I kind of felt bad, so I'm like, dang, I should have listened or whatever. So then I start, in my brain, I'm like, oh, well, who missed a blessing because I didn't do what I was supposed to do? Or what blessing did I miss because I didn't listen to the voice of God? And da-da-da-da-da. And like, who didn't get what they were supposed to get because of me? And then I had to run that back and be like, Nara, you that important that the Lord is only using you to speak to people? Like, seriously, Nara. So I had to, like, girl, you ain't got that much power. And at the end of the day, the Lord is going to bless who he needs to bless, even if you ain't the vessel. Like, girl, bye. So I was like, all right, yeah, let me just chillax. So Free was just like, yo, this is what we're going to do. Like I said, I had to just allow it to happen. He was like, we're going to go to the studio, we're going to do this, and I'm like, okay. Like, again, stuff I had never experienced. I didn't really know. I'm sure if I would have put my mind to it, I could have figured out a way to find a studio, He was like, I'll take care of all of that. I'll just let you know when to show up. And I'm like, okay. And, to top it all off, as he was saying these things, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I feel like this is God's plan. This is what was supposed to happen. I had a plan, but the Lord had something better. That's fine. When it was all said and done, so I asked my husband, because, I got to consult my man. And I was like, hey, what do you think about all of this? He goes, he's absolutely right. And I was just like, well, there's my answer. Just tell me when to show up. You know what I mean? So, like, that helped me further know that this is exactly what God had in store for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my husband, he'd be like, well, but he was like, you know what? He's right. Like, you're going to have to step it up. If this is what you want to do, you putting yourself out there, you're going to have to get it together. And I was like, you know what? Cool. So, he set everything up, all the plan to happen, and you guys were actually able to see the finished product. So, unfortunately, due to scheduling, Ace wasn't able to be on the song, but he had a hot verse. I think I'm going to throw some bloopers at the end of this video of the stuff that we were doing before Free came. Lord have mercy. I say all that to say, we have to listen to the voice of God. He knows what's best for us. And, I feel like this was a work it out Lord 3. Like, it really was. Like, he worked it out for me again. Even though I thought I had it all taken care of. I had it like, this is going to be perfect. I got it. But he was like, okay, I appreciate your effort. You did a great job. However, we're going to take this to the next level, Nara. And I was like, okay, Lord. So I'm so glad that I allowed him to do that, because the rap video came out dope. Shout out to the castle. We recorded that at the castle. It was great. Shout out to Quentin who recorded the video. It was great. Like, everything came out good. I watch it every once in a while. I'll be like, yo, this was kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, Lord. But anyway, yeah, that was short and sweet. But I just wanted to tell you guys about how that all came together. It really wasn't planned. It was God's plan. It just wasn't mine. All right. I also will be showing the actual spoken jams live today. So you getting a jam, you getting a gram, and you getting a live concert. So I hope you guys enjoy today. Thank you for celebrating my anniversary with me today. It has been 1 full year that I have been doing spoken jams. I thank y'all. I love y'all. Spoken grams, spoken jams, baby grams. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. You said I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody.
Hey yo, it's your boy Ace, double O. Make sure y'all tune in to Spoken Gram, November 26th. You heard?
Yep, what he said. Let's go.
Let me talk to him real quick.
Let's go, Ace.
Look, I just wish I could. Yo, we.
And the word.
Start over.
Hold on. No, just leave it. So
Okay.
we're just gonna act like, all right.
Hey yo, it's your boy Ace Moore. Make sure y'all check. Yo.
Okay, it's okay. Just leave it playing.
Are you gonna edit it?
Yeah, of
All
course
right.
I'm gonna edit it. All right.
You gotta get the bloopers. The bloopers are gonna be
Let's see.
so funny. Alright.
We can have the bloopers.
Hey yo, this your boy Ace Moore. Make sure y'all check in the Spoken Gram, November 26th. You heard? Double O.
Let's go. I can't.
Oh yeah. I mean.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey yo, this your boy Ace Moore. Make sure y'all check in the Spoken Gram, November 26th. You heard? Double O.
I told y'all I had something for y'all. So let's go.
Yeah.
We in the booth.
Uh-huh.
Spoken Grams the basement.
Look, I just want to be free more. When you building blessings, ain't no time for them decoys. Before rap, I used to blow up just like some C4. Now it's writing back diamonds just like. Yo.
Okay. You ready? You're not ready.
Yeah.
You ready? Okay. It's gonna look easy.
Yeah. Look, Ace, I just want to be free more. When you building blessings, ain't no time for no decor. Before rap, I used to blow up just like some C4. Now I'm just writing diamonds like a keyboard. Yeah.
So I just said, let's go.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna need this skill.
I'm gonna do it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. We in
Ace.
the booth.
One more time. Look, I just want to be free more. Before rap, I used to blow up just like some T4. When you in. Yo.
Come on, I'm just now getting it. I'm trying to do the background.
Oh my God. Alright, you gonna keep going. Hey yo, it's your boy Ace, double O. Make sure y'all tune in to Spoken Gram, November 26th. Feel me?
What he said. Let's go.
She got me down here spitting.
We in the booth.
I'm gonna give her a couple words real quick. You know? Look.
Let's go, Ace.
I just want to be free more. When you building blessings, ain't no time for no detours. Without God, I used to blow up just like some C4. Now I'm rocking black and white diamonds like a keyboard. All I know is faith and survive. Cops be taking our lives. Devil them see the hate in their eyes. Jesus loves, he ain't taking no sides. So anytime you feeling down, no G.O.D. going ride. I ain't praying to God. I'm just feeling the healing. When my brother died, I wish it would have took me with him. Smoking grams to your mom and your man. Ain't no time to pretend. November 26th. Yeah. Ace.
I gotta wait till my part come on. I gotta wait till my thing come on. But you gotta come back.
Oh, shit.
When I spit my verse.
I thought you knew what I mean. So, go.
Come back. That's my phone. I told you I had something for you. Here we go. Spoken Grams here to talk about Christ. how much I love him, how much he changed my life. He saved my soul from misery and strife. Now I'm here to give you tips on how to show your light. First giving praise to God, to whom all blessings flow. Then life, health, and strength, praises up, blessings down, that's how it go. He's so good, got me about to catch the Holy Ghost. Now let's talk about the reason we're here. Spoken grams dropped January of this year. Lord gave me strength and took away my fear. Now I long to see each day. I don't want to disappear. So come celebrate with me this November. I guarantee you it'll be a night to remember. Spoken Gems Live, the price 0 figures. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your homies and your co-workers. Yeah, you thought I was going to say something else. Nope, just good news I can't keep to myself. November 26th, Spoken Gems Live. Oh yeah, that's my birthday too. Surprise! We will